Hey, my name's Doctor Diane Mueller. I'm a Lyme survivor, and I'm being interviewed this week on the Tick Boot Camp podcast, and I'd love to have you there. In this particular podcast, I'm going to tell a little bit about my story, about how I went from thinking that I was dying and needing to move to a deserted island to basically live out my days as cheaply as possible to now feeling better than I have in my entire life. I've recently released a book on Lyme disease, and on this podcast, I'm going to talk to you a lot about some of the treatment strategies that I cover in my book, as well as the treatment strategies that I use for success in the clients I treat with Lyme disease. In this particular podcast, you'll learn how there are other types of diseases that are typically seen with Lyme disease that can actually delay your healing process. So you'll learn some of what your doctor and your clinicians might be missing and what to consider as far as additional lab testing and treatment strategies. In addition, I have a free giveaway that I'm going to be giving out to anybody that attends this podcast, and this giveaway is for the nervous system. You probably know that the nervous system gets very affected with Lyme disease, and that can influence and create many of the symptoms we see that are creating the illness and the suffering. Now, with the nervous system, there's two parts of the nervous system that are involved generally with overseeing our health. One is fight or flight, and the other is rest and digest. The rest and digest part of our nervous system is usually turned down when we have Lyme disease. So one of my free giveaways for people that show up for this particular podcast is you're going to get a course that I normally sell for $300, for $297 technically. You will get this course for free, and this course is going to teach you some of the strategies that you can do to help the nervous system that is involved with healing, lowering inflammation, and improving your immune system. So it help that part of your nervous system actually turn back on again. So in this particular podcast, we'll go over treatment strategies for the body, for the nervous system. You'll understand additional lab testing that you might be missing, as well as some additional treatment strategies that could help you with your healing process. And then, of course, as I mentioned, you will get that additional giveaway. So I do hope to see you there. It's going to be a wonderful podcast full of a lot of great information. And my goal in working with Matt and Rich at the Tick Boot Camp is really to help you with your treatment process, your recovery process, and to get you back to the life that you want and that you deserve. Again, I'm Dr. Diane Mueller. I hope to see you on the Tick Boot Camp this coming Saturday.